Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be using a very effective hair rinse to stop dry, itchy scalp. Most of us, if not all, have experienced this at some point in our lives, as well as dandruff. Dandruff is a buildup on the scalp that happens when too much yeast is present on oily areas of the skin. There are many reasons for itchiness, such as psoriasis, hormonal fluctuations, allergic reactions, and of course a lot of buildup from products that we often use. This rinse is very easy to prepare and requires only once a week application. All you will need is a bottle of Bragg's Organic Apple Cider Vinegar. This one is by far my favorite only because it contains the mother, which has the raw enzymes that promote healing. Don't be alarmed by the gunk that you see at the bottom. That just happens when the apple cider vinegar sits. All you have to do is give it a nice shake and everything will start to just mix in properly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some water as well. Being that apple cider vinegar is acidic, you want to make sure to dilute it as well. So what I'm going to do is I usually just take maybe 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, and the rest I will add in water. It all just depends, but you never want to just apply the apple cider vinegar raw to your scalp because it can cause irritation and we do not want that. Quick FYI, this does not have the most pleasant smell, but I guarantee you it works. So here I'm just letting the water run through my hair just a little bit because not only was my hair itchy, but my hair was dry. So this always just helps to loosen up the tangles before application. I always like to section my hair off. It always just makes distributing any type of product on my hair much easier. So I'm just starting off with a small section in the back. And what I'm going to do now is just focus solely on my scalp because that's where my problematic area is. This is going to help remove any of the buildup, any irritation, itchiness, dryness. And so after I apply it to my scalp, generously, I'm going to follow up and just go down the rest of my hair just to make sure that everything is saturated as well. And once I feel like my hair is nice and coated, I'm then going to twist it up and begin on the next sections. So let's get into the benefits. Apple cider vinegar has many benefits for our body as well as promoting healthy hair and scalp. With too much buildup, our pores tend to get clogged and stop our hair growth. Apple cider vinegar can be used as a great clarifier for the hair and used in place of shampooing. Anyone with product buildup or an overly oily or dry scalp can reap the benefits. Using this rinse has many healing properties for the scalp. The antibacterial and antifungal properties keep the pH level of the scalp balanced. It's great for removing knots and tangles. It strengthens and softens the hair by closing the cuticles and the hair shaft and leaves the hair shiny and hydrated. Most of all, it leaves the hair clean. Apple cider vinegar is safe for all hair types, including color-treated tresses. As you guys can see, my hair looks so much more shiny and hydrated, and this is just with a couple of sprays. It instantaneously loosens up my knots and defines my curls, and I get that same effect every single time. So once I'm done with application and my hair is nice and twisted up, I then go back over and just really focus on my ends. Just spray it, just really, I don't know, I'm just really extra. I have a heavy hand. So I just really like to make sure that it's really working. It's working through my strands, being that I have low porosity hair. And then I'm going to follow up with my scalp massaging brush just to really help to stimulate the cells within my scalp, causing blood flow to increase and really help the nutrients work through my scalp. This also helps to remove the buildup and help it lift off your scalp as well. Plus it feels super good. But in the event that you don't have a scalp massager on hand, you have 10 fingers, so you better get to work and just gently apply them to your scalp. Do not use any fingernails and just use circular motions for a couple of seconds. Now I'm going to pin my hair up and apply a plastic bag and let this sit in my hair for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm going to rinse it. So now I'm going to rinse out the apple cider vinegar with cool water, and I use cool water only because it helps to close the cuticles. Also, one thing I want to mention, even though apple cider vinegar has such a funky smell, once the water touches it, the smell dissipates, so you don't have to worry about that smell being in your hair. I just wanted you guys to see for yourself how soft, how shiny my hair looks after rinsing this out. Now, I haven't used any other product in my hair whatsoever, just the apple cider vinegar rinse just for 5 minutes, and this is the results I get every single time. My hair doesn't feel stripped. It feels super cleansed in my scalp, but I just can't get over the shine. I struggle to hold on to moisture, so when I see my hair shiny and glowy, I get super excited because it makes my hair look super healthy. Dry hair tends to make the hair look very weak and damaged, but my hair looks great. It feels great. My curls are defined, and most of all, my scalp is not itching. It's not itching. It feels super cleaned. Again, I'm just going to mention that using this apple cider vinegar rinse can be in place of your shampoo, so you do not have to shampoo after this or before this. It's totally optional, but I use this as my clarifying shampoo. And if you want to, you can follow up with a light conditioner. Nothing too heavy that will weigh your hair down, but for the most part, you're super good after this. Just make sure to thoroughly and generously rinse the apple cider vinegar out and do your regular styling routine. But this is something that really helps my hair when I feel like I have an overabundance of product, my scalp is itching, it's irritated, or whatever the case may be. This really helps. It's gentle enough to use a couple of times throughout the week, but on the safe side, I only just use once, because too much of anything, of course, is not too good. Once a week is sufficient, and as you can see here, my scalp is super squeaky clean. There is no products, there's no flakes. You see a couple of gray hairs, but we're not going to talk about that. My scalp feels clean, it feels fresh, and it looks so much better. It's hydrated, it's healthy, my curls are bouncy. It's just an overall quick, easy rinse, a great home remedy that you can do. Almost all of us have apple cider vinegar in our house. If not, you can find it at any of your local grocery stores. But I highly recommend this if you have trouble with dandruff, constant itchiness, and dryness of the scalp. Definitely give this a try and let me know how this works. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos.